Hi, it is Sunday, March 29th. It's about 7:30 Pacific time. I just got back home to San Diego. Um, my parents actually came out in our RV and picked up my brothers, who are freshmen, and I. I had to pack up my whole apartment in March, a few months earlier than I thought I would have to, but got everything out of there and packed in the motorhome. And took us 4 days to come back. We had quite a bit of trouble on the way back. We had my parents actually on the way to Memphis. They were going to get the RV. Something was wrong. They had to go fix the RV in Memphis, and they had a blowout on the way there. And then the tire place in Memphis put the tire on wrong, and we had to stop again in Texas to get it fixed. And they put it on wrong. So we had quite a bit of trouble. We had another blowout in western Texas on the way to El Paso. And luckily, we were close enough to an exit. We were about a mile and a half away from an exit, so it wasn't too bad. We could have been stranded out in the middle of nowhere, but luckily, we had cell service, and we were able to kind of inch our way to the next exit, and finally found somewhere where we could put on the spare. And then when we finally got to El Paso yesterday, sorry, 2 days ago, um, we finally had it fixed, and it took a lot longer than we thought. They had to take the axles off the back, um, and they had to take the whole thing apart basically and put it back together. They struggled with that. I actually uh, broke a few of the lug nuts somehow. I don't know how that's possible, but broke a few of those and had to go get new ones. So we were stopped in El Paso for about 5 or 6 hours waiting for that, and just walked around. There was nobody around town. It was weird. It was eerie, and so we walked around. There's a couple stores. We were looking for uh, sterile wipes and couldn't find any anywhere. Couldn't find any bleach. Couldn't find any cleaning supplies anywhere. Um, and so that was quite the adventure. Just trying to get back home. Um, we actually it ended up costing us between the 3 or 4 stops trying to get the RV fixed. It ended up costing us over $2,000 just to get back home, on top of food and uh, staying in campgrounds and that kind of stuff. So we're now finally safely back at home. Luckily, I live in a semi-rural part of San Diego County, out east of San Diego. I live up on top of a mountain, so we're kind of now quarantined up on our hill, and gonna try and have to wait this one out. Not exactly the way that I thought my senior year would end. Thought that I would be at home, or I guess not at home, but at Ole Miss, finishing out the end of the semester and cheering on Ole Miss baseball and hanging out with my roommates one last time. But unfortunately, that's not the way it goes, and we'll just have to see how we go from here, kind of taking it one day at a time. I am quite concerned. I think Dr. Fauci came out today and said that he expects at least 100,000 corona deaths. My mom was sick for a couple weeks, and she was concerned, but it's past now. We don't know. She never was able to get tested, so we don't know if she had it or not. But luckily she's healthy now, and we're all healthy and just trying to wait this out. So we'll see how it goes. And I am now working from home on my Wi-Fi that is not very good, and we actually, if we reach our limit, we get cut off. So hopefully we can ration that out and not run out of Wi-Fi at the end of the month and have to use our hotspots, and hopefully not run out of the hotspots too, because then I would be stuck. But that's where we're at now, and again, just taking it one day at a time.